Hi, everybody. This is it. This is the last class. It's been really fun, but enough about that. All right. I've been looking over, I talked a little bit about the discussion from the cataloging week last video. You guys were very supportive of one another. There was some really great information. This class has been really outstanding, and maybe it's because there's so many people who are like in a new program, so they're still learning it, and as they're learning it, they're able to like articulate it for people who aren't in program. I've loved the combination in these classes this time around. So far I've looked at 3 of the presentations and they're up. I'm gonna switch over to here just so you can see it. In the modules, you go to the OPAC feedback form, so you can ignore mine. It's silly, but Beth and Eva have theirs up, Grindle and Sullivan Hall, and then Giambetti and McGillen. So there are 3 up there already. So what you need to do by Monday is you and your partner need to put a link to your presentation, make sure that it's visible to everybody who, to anyone with the link, and then also put up a feedback form, which is just a Google Doc that you have opened up so that anyone with the link can edit it. And we're just going to assume that nobody's going to mess with anybody else's feedback, and just leave that up there. And this way you get to look at, and you don't have to do a ton of work. How did I put it here? You're going to look at each other. You're going to look at the other proposals and leave feedback. A few sentences. You don't have to go nuts. And you're talking about the tools rather than the presentation itself. If you want to say your presentation was slick, or you're welcome to leave feedback about the presentation as long as it's positive. Nobody needs your negativity here. We're all doing the best that we can, but anything that you want to point out about the presentation is fine, but you're really looking at the tools. And don't worry if somebody else said the same thing, because people are going to say the same thing. And I feel like that is, I don't know, you have your own opinion. Some people are going to hate it. Some people are going to love it. Put it out there. So that's the feedback. And then you're going to choose your favorite one. You're going to choose the one that you really liked, and you're going to write them an acceptance letter. You can work with your partner if you want, but you don't have to. You can decide. If you work with a partner, just sign both of your names. And then if you're working by yourself, just sign your own name. But everybody put it up in the grading tool so that I have something to grade for each person, that you can have the same, you know what I'm saying. All right. And that's your big project. And again, that's, you'll get the grades for it. And so for the letter, I want you to be, because these are all set up as, scenarios wherein someone's either being forced to switch or wants to switch. So you're going to be the person that makes the decision based on the presentation that you found the most compelling. All right. And then for your blog, I want you to go back, remember way back in the dawn of time when we were still freezing and I was using my heating chair. Maybe you didn't know. You made the top 10 things teachers should know about technology. Chances are in this day and age, you probably had a pretty good beat on it right at the beginning, but excuse me, what I would like to know is, how did it change? Were there any shifts that you came upon during this class? How are those things different? And if they're the same, how are they enriched? Or are they less important, more important than you thought? I just want you to look at your own work and reflect on it. It's to sort of see if you got anything out of this class. And then finally, in the discussion board, say your goodbyes. But also what I would like is if you could let me know, and nobody in here is mean on purpose, but I need to know. So let me know, what do you think the strengths were in the class? But also, what are things that I might want to take a look at and try to change up? I'm slowly working on not updating, but rather making the cataloging thing more compelling. But any tips that you would like? It used to be worse. It used to be just, here's Kaplan, have a great time. So let me know things that I might want to look at that haven't been looked at, or things that maybe we spent too much time on, but also the things that you found valuable. All right, that's it. I think they're going to send you I think you take a course evaluation survey eventually, but this is not that. This is just for me. So, and that's it. And then you're done. There are a few people who are still making work up, and I think the last date on the work is Gosh, Barbara, it could be on any one of these. Hold on, let me just find an assignment because what's going on here? Is it because I'm in Zoom? There we go. All right, we'll look at teaching teachers. We'll look at the blog. The date is May 9th. Okay, so that is whatever day that is. I think it's maybe a Thursday, and that is the drop dead date. I can't take anything after May 9th. I would love it if you would email me when you put work in, but I will take so that I can do it as it comes in. But other than that, I will make my last sweep on May 9th and just see what's up there. All right. That's all I got. This is a short one because last one, I miss you. I'll see some of you this summer. It'll be fine. All right. So I won't see. Well, I'll see you in the discussion board. I'll see you in the discussion board. You'll get a little more feedback. But that's it. All right. Happy spring. Bye.